Welcome everyone. My name is Joshua Chijioke. I'm the head of Chenosis in West Africa, and I'm here with Mustapha Otaru, the Executive Director and the Chief Commercial Officer of Peerless Software Global Services. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today to rub minds with you and also hear your thought as a thought leader in the banking and the telco space around emerging technologies. Looking at the fact that you moved away from Sterling Bank to Peerless itself, what exactly is Peerless?
So Peerless is a software global service organization. We build solutions for financial institutions. A lot of people will associate CBAS to, as of course, is our flagship product. Yeah. We do have other software solutions that we do position for our customers. Yes.
Do you want to highlight what CBAS is and what has been the success of CBAS as a core banking platform in Nigeria?
CBAS is a locally global focused core banking application.
Okay.
It's a very microservice core banking application, AI-driven, very customer-centric, open API, very cloud native, and of course, it's very flexible and scalable because it's API-driven. You don't need to take all the 22 modules because it's modularized. Yeah. So that's how flexible, scalable, and simple it is. Those are some of the things that CBAS really represent.
Where do you see that collaboration between what we built as Chenosis in form of telco APIs that solve some of these cases and what CBAS currently has as product offering to the banking space? Where do you see that fusion coming in?
I've always been super excited about what Chenosis represents. API is here to stay. If you want to scale, if you want to serve your customer a lot of personalization, if you also want your service to be more data-driven, you need APIs. Consuming APIs from Chenosis is an easy integration. It's a simple plugin without the necessary hassle of a lot of coding work that needs to be done. It just simplifies the entire process that ensure that you go to market as your product is already in the hands of the customer. Is it the customer onboarding, for instance? If you want to onboard a customer, one of the critical things that people normally will still have a concern with is when you talk about security, customer privacy, and all that. But again, we'll be very lucky. CBN has taken care of that. There is an open banking launch. So I think that's a very critical thing. So it brings in a lot of governance, a lot of regulation, a lot of compliance into them. It's sort of very critical for us to give customers the comfort that their information is being exchanged, for the good of the service that, we give them. And at the end of the day, it's about the experience, about personalizing services for the customer.
I think just to hammer on what you just said, open banking, because if Chenosis and CBAS becomes a full thing and the bank incorporates it, what the bank gets is not only the banking platform but data. The key to any good AI is the data. And looking at Chenosis, we're well positioned to make sure that the banks have enough data from the telco side, the banks have information about their customers from the banking side. Fusing both of them together would actually add more value to the lives of Nigerians. I think finally, before we go, you have telco background, you have banking background, and looking at
the technology
company as well. So what do you think the future of telco and banking would be like? I just want you to imagine 5 years down the line, right? What do you think that future would be like?
I've always known this about 7 years ago, that telco and banking is going to converge. And that convergence is for the betterment of the two sector. Technology, of course, is at the speed of light right now. AI is going to dominate the future for us. So what that means, there's going to be a lot of API interchange, a lot of API speaking to each other, a lot of API use cases. I think data is going to be the center of everything. What that also tells you is that more data for customers or more data for further product innovations to happen.
Thank you so much, Mustapha, for the time. Really appreciate you. And I know that what we're building together with Chenosis and CBAS is going to revolutionize the banking space in Nigeria.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.